Hello guys, it's Marek here from Mularczyk from MakeYourWayUp.com, the fastest, most reliable way to enhance your earnings. Let's start our hero series to lift your spirit up, and let's start with Vladimir Salnikov. Would you like for your dreams to come true? What would you do for your dreams? What would have to happen so that you would feel your dreams have come true? Our hero today is a Soviet swimmer, Vladimir Salnikov. Today's swim fans may recognize the name of Vladimir Salnikov as belonging to that of the president of the Russian Swim Federation. But Vladimir Salnikov is more than just that. He was one of the greatest distance swimmers in history. He had a dream of becoming a champion. In 1980 Olympics, he won the gold medal and broke the world record to just below 15 minutes for 1500 meters. He became the first man in history to swim that distance below 15 minutes. But he didn't feel like a champion, because Americans were boycotting the Olympics and weren't taking part. He felt that to become a real champion, he would need to race against the best swimmers in the world. So he decided to practice for another 4 years until the next Olympics. Unfortunately, 4 years later at the Olympics in Los Angeles, the Russians boycotted the games and didn't take part. And so the American swimmer won the gold medal, but without breaking the 15-minute barrier. Vladimir Salnikov was still the only man to swim the distance below 15 minutes. By 1987, he was still working on his dream, and yet in 1987 at the European Championships he came 9th. It's almost unheard of for a swimmer to keep practicing and defending the world title for so long when all other swimmers retire. But Vladimir Salnikov hasn't achieved his dream. Despite holding the world record over 4 Olympics. In 1988, he was told by the Russian government not to swim at Olympics anymore. He was willing to risk the Soviet government agenda in pursuing his personal dream. When he walked out during the Olympics, every swimmer from all over the world came to him and wished him all the best in the Olympics. No one was giving him any chances to win, as in the swimming world he was old. He was 27 years old. 8 swimmers hit the pool, with East German swimmer being the best swimmer in qualifications. In the last minute of the race, the leading swimmer in the outside lane is Vladimir Salnikov. And as they reach the final moment of the race, Vladimir Salnikov wins the race, leaving all other swimmers behind. He once again becomes the world champion in swimming, and standing at the podium listens to what will become last Soviet anthem at the Olympics. The end of the day usually brings celebrations for the winners, and this day was no other, except when the celebrations were over, Vladimir Salnikov went into cafeteria. It was after 10 p.m. and he still had his wet towel over his shoulder and a gym bag in his hand. As he entered the room, there were about 300 athletes in the room finishing their food. People started noticing him, and they start chatting and pointing at him. They whisper. Then suddenly, American swimmers push their chairs back. They stand up and start clapping their hands. Pretty soon, Vladimir Salnikov drops his towel as the entire room, full of 300 swimmers all over the world, claps their hands, giving him a standing ovation. Swimmers from all over the world standing and clapping. The next day, Vladimir Salnikov announced his retirement. It wasn't about medals. It wasn't about the Olympics. It was about achieving the dream of his life, being the best in the world. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I'm Marek Mularczyk from MakeYourWayUp.com.